Feel that bass around the block. It's time to rewind.
Hello everybody, the review you all been waiting for is finally here. Like 2 weeks ago I got this Toshiba Focus M-622 VHS VCR. When I first got it, it was defective and I had to do some repairing. And the only problem was that there was a belt issue. And this VCR was made like around around like 20 years ago. And the belt was all like goo. Like the capstan belt was all goo. I have never seen a VCR from the late 90s having a gooey belt problem. That is unusual for me. So, let me show you the rest of the front here. Let me turn off the light. Using my digital camera, see if it's better. 4-head hi-fi stereo with a clock built in. I do not have the original remote for it, but I might get it someday. Just a basic front. Let's go around, let's take a look at the back. Oh, I should turn it around first. Alright. Toshiba M-622 FCC ID. This is how I know the OEM of VCRs, like the original manufacturers of this, but they branded it differently. Like, say if, I bet you all know, Symphonic is Funai, Magnavox could be Funai, and you get the rest. So how I know, I go on just the FCC website and look up FCC IDs, and then the beginning of the letters will tell me the exact brand. Like, only 3 letters will tell me the exact company who made this. So say if I say BFY, then that means this VCR was built by Shintom and not Toshiba. Might have been assembled by Toshiba, but so yeah, you get the rest. So I have this, so back in the summer I had this Toshiba M66, and that VCR was a total disaster. There's like a power supply problem causing the heads not to work properly. It just, you could just hear sound most of the time, it just keeps, but the sound is like going on and off, on and off, on and off. You don't even get a picture. But I got this one off eBay, and it was actually pretty cheap. I paid like at least $25 for it, because I've been looking for this VCR for like a long time now. For some reason I wanted it. And it was actually, like I said, it was defective. It was labeled for parts. I asked the seller, what's exactly wrong with it, because I can try and fix it. He said that the tape won't go in or eject. And then I bought it because I knew exactly what the problem was. And I fixed it. Like I said, the capstan belt was all just goo. Man, I hate when belts turn into goo. I'll call it mechanical shit. Well, here's the inside. It's a pretty rare mechanism. There's only like a few videos online where there's mechanism in action. These mechanisms can be found in Go Video dual decks, but only certain models. A few Toshiba VCRs, including this one, and 2 Memorex models have this mechanism. And there's actually a clone of a Go Video dual deck, but it is branded Memorex on it instead of Go Video. So yeah, that's the only. But there's no mechanism with the brand Shintum labeled on it. I have seen a Shintum dual deck VCR. It's basically the same as the Go Video, but it's a Shintum on it, and it's gray instead of darker gray. And but they were only sold in Japan. And I think there's nothing else for me to say, but actually I have done some greasing. I've greased all the gears in here. Greased that. This Magneoscope has a Toshiba M-262. Was it 262 or 626? 262. I think it was a 262. So this was basically the same exact thing, but it was a 2-head model instead of a 4-head hi-fi. And when he had that, the auto head cleaner like messed up the heads and all that. It won't even play a picture anymore. Very sad. But luckily, I did not come across a auto head cleaner that could make that happen. How that basically happens is, let's just say, just get this light out of here. We'll just say, sponge. Yeah, you can see the sponge is completely gone out. They removed it. So this would be the sponge. It leans up against the video head over time, and the sponge just decays, and it turns into like a slimy substance, and it gets all over the heads, and it's impossible to get it off. Go check out his video to see what it actually is like. Yeah, when I got this, I instantly removed I couldn't remove the head cleaner itself, but I removed the sponge at least. And I done some greasing. Oh, I just noticed that I can see one of the tape guide gears from here. See if I can have my light shine. Focus camera. Okay, see, this is why I rather use my phone for this, because it has better focus. Okay, enough with all this talking. So I'm gonna use a tape for this. What could I use? I know. Alright, let me just move this light just a little bit away. It's so annoying when you just see like metal light. Alright, that's good enough. Now the tape is playing fine. Oh, I also forgot to say, when I first got this, the heads worked perfectly. No problem. Even record worked. Unbelievable. Oh, there's a tape stabilizer. Now let's see how it ejects. So I did replace a belt one time, but today I replaced it with another belt because to me it was like getting a little bit wobbly, and this one was a little more tighter than the other one. So Here's something funny. When I had the first belt on, it ejected like a little bit slower. Let me show you what I mean. So it will stay like that for a second, then it will eject like that. But right now, I'm gonna let it load. It just ejects a little bit faster, watch. And I prefer it doing that because, when I had the first belt, I was just experimenting with these, with the, cassette carriage. And I heard like a little crunch noise with the gears, but it's nothing bad. It was nothing bad. So I had this belt, and it's not making it do that. So I prefer this belt. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. That gear, there's a set of gears down there. You can only see one of them, but that only operates the cassette basket or carriage. Oh, by the way, let me just show you stupid goddamn light, super blitz light. Goddamn. Well, let's show. There's another part of the loading mode I would like to the loading assembly I would like to show you. Well, you can't really see it with this head cleaner in the way. Please get there. Below this gear, attached to it, there's another gear that drives the main cam gear. I'm gonna see if you can see it. Just what I thought. Cannot. Well, at least I could show you the main cam gear in action. Let's see if I'll get this light here. Eject. That's how it works. Let me show you it again. Also, you can see the capstan motor through these holes. Now, I'm going to show you the video quality of this machine. Be right back. So, I put the screws back on with the cover on top as well. And now I'm going to use a tape that we're going to test the video quality on. See how good it is. It's tracking. And the picture is pretty good, but I recorded this in SLP. But when it's an SP, picture is very good. Also, there's a left and right indicator right there. to tell me that it's playing in hi-fi stereo. And ATL, which is just digital auto tracking. When I power it off, tape on loads. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to like this video, comment, share with a friend if you find this video really interesting, and be kind, rewind.